Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we're going to learn about arrow functions. So arrow functions, as I had said in this previous video that we had, is another way of writing functions, whereby the first way was by function declaration, the second way was by function expression. Now the third way is arrow functions. Now arrow functions are derived from function expressions. So allow me to use this function that we had already written in this previous video that was about area of a triangle. Now in this function, you see that we have declared a variable triangle area and then expressed it to this function right here. Okay. Now, let me copy this function as it is. Then I'm going to do some changes that are going to show us how to turn a function expression to an arrow function. So let me paste it there, then comment out this other function there. So the first thing when you're writing arrow functions, we remember that arrow functions is the concise way. This is the concise way of writing a function expression. By saying concise, we say this is the neat way of writing functions because they're very straightforward and direct to the point. They eliminate some redundancy, or they eliminate some words that make them even shorter. Okay, so arrow functions are very short, depending on the complexity of the function or depending on the number of parameters. So the first thing that I'm going to do when I'm going to change this function from a function expression to arrow function is to eliminate this keyword function. Okay, and then just in front of where we end our parameters, I'm going to write equal sign, then the greater than sign. Now you see these two signs have made something that looks like an arrow. So that's where the name arrow functions came from. Now by just doing this, I would like us to test this function and see whether is it working or not. So this one, if I change it to, let me just return it to 6. Let me give you another instance of the function. So we have console.log. So let me call this function again, triangle area, and this time give it 10 base, 10 height. So when I find this solution, it gives me 50 as the area of this triangle. So let me run it and see whether I get two answers there. It's running. Okay, so we get two answers here, 25 and 50, meaning this function works properly. What I did is I removed this keyword function that was after the equal sign and then came and introduced this arrow here. So there is more ways to make this function even shorter by removing the keyword return. Now, what I'm doing now is having an implicit return. An implicit return is when you are having your return without the keyword return. So I've removed the keyword return and then I've removed this curly brace for the body execution. This way, our function is still going to work. So let's log out this instance. Let's feed it in some more values. So let's say 20 there. Okay, knowing that I'm going to get 100 as the answer here. So let's test it out. Yes, you have 100 there. So what I did here is I removed the keyword return, also removed the curly braces here, which were giving us a more code to write, or that were taking more lines of code. You notice now we only have one line of code. So this is a very simple way of writing this function that calculates the area of a function. If you compare it to this function here, okay, let me find the function that was using function expression, or even this that was using arrow, not arrow, function expression. Okay, so let me change the name here, triangle in triangles area. Okay, so you have a triangles area that is taking two lines. Now has been reduced to triangle area, which takes only one line. Okay, so arrow functions are a very smart way of writing functions in a precise way. I can even further reduce this function, assuming I only had no, I didn't have any parameter. So let me remove everything here. Okay, then turn this to be a normal multiplication, so that it's 0.5 multiplied by 5. Okay, 0.5 multiplied by 5, and see what it gets us. So let's change even the function name. So let's find area. So, or product. So let's call it find product. And let's call it, so let me log it out, console.log, find product. Okay, then give it parentheses there. So if I comment out these other logs, then run, I'm expecting to see my answer for 0.5 times 5, which will be 2.5. Okay, so that's how we can write a very, very simple arrow functions. So arrow functions don't have many semantic words, or they don't have many formats. They are very concise. So that's why they are preferred to be one of the ways of writing functions. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comment section below, and see you in the next video.